Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Here's Steven Sims with the return. He's going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So after the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of experience.
First and 10. That's a 30-yard run.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And we'll get this forward to about the 28. Bernardo Green with that tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the Niners' 28-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Rick Martin making that play.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly,
pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This one from 47 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, you'll move right through.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. These 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No. But he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 14. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Man, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now an inside give to Walker. Broke through the tackle. And finally they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They are now set for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Try your run. An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the 2-yard
Now run, first gives to Zach Charbonnet. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
taken down behind the
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Here's a screen now for Walker. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. Got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 2nd drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well after drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah, totally co-sign that. Every bit of it. It's an early deficit, but there's still a whole lot of game left. You don't need to make up for it right away. You just need to start to see those chains moving.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Bronk. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going to go. It's Purdy. He makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun is Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Blitz coming for Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now Seattle also still here on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers have the football after the interception at the 29-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run made him move the chains, Kate. He's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They stick with McCaffrey. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Purdy throwing here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will get it back with a long field ahead. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Here's Darnold to throw. He takes it himself. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Darnold now to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
You want to see more, but you honestly saw your mind is slowing you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Throwing here, Darnold. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He's brought down before the return gets far. To get a timeout here, taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. There's enough time they can work in a field goal range before attempting one to end the half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Darnold looking to throw. Stays in the pocket. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Motioning the tight end left. Another try following the sack. Dumps it off to his running back. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to double their lead. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now in second with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they push this down at the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Purdy on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To the air again. Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And this is another incompletion.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third down is critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
You know, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
Going to the ground again on first. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful with just running always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now it's a bootleg for him. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They're going to throw it on third and long. It's complete. Play made by Cup. Well, he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
That is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Walker on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 42. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to live for 1st and 10. Nothing was going to help him escape that, and he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep it defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Now they send their back in motion right. Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Running back, motioning right. Quick pass right side, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Myers' kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
It's dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Play action now. Purdy. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Julian Love.
4 picks, 1 game, and I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Darnold finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack, and he doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football and can hammer the opponent, but today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy.
Loco, pero
Again! Ernest Jones with the pick. in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage. Just because you're worried about taking the safety, you still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Running for it, it's Walker. And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks go up by 12 in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! The Seahawks offense, look at this, they aren't leaving the field. Lining up and going for 2. And he won't get away, they bring him down! The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead!
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. They get 38 out of the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Play action now with Purdy. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So second down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. Caught quickly on the slant. And taken down right along the 30. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, it's Brock Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers trim the deficit down to 5.
49ers 14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Sims now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Bronc. A response in order as they take over. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It leads to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 27. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. It's Walker on the option. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw, here's Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 36-yard line.
Handoff running left, Walker. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks push the lead up to 12. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They really had a passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down, Purdy to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kittle makes the catch. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er first down.
First down, 49ers.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air again. Purdy. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's got it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to get the end. It's crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the offense recovers, but back inside their own 5-yard line. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, look at that first cut.
And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety.
You could just feel it right off the snap. You just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will indeed accept that penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Try and push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Seahawks. This was a game they had circled a lot.